Evening everybody. It is the mover back racing again. It's vlogmas, so every day right up until Christmas, if I can, we'll have a race or two on the night time, somewhere between 7 and 9 o'clock, something like that. Tonight's episode, we start off with an open wheeler. I don't think I've raced an open wheeler since I started streaming, and you've got to be very careful. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to be very careful and have fun. Alright, there is something I need to address, however, and we'll wait till a certain person comes into the chat and we'll have a chat. Alright. This will be fun, because I've had a little birdie tell me we'll wait till he comes on, then we'll have a big crack. Alright, so tonight we are at where the hell we're at? Okayama in the 1600s, which are a fun little car to drive. Again, it's like the Porsche last night. We did well with the Porsche last night. We got a top 10 and we never really raced that car. And likewise tonight, we're doing exactly the same tonight. We're racing a car that I never normally race, which could be a few cars, and we'll make that a bit of a theme, racing cars that I never normally race, to see exactly how we'll get on. So let's get into qualifying first of all, and then what we'll do is, once I do a qualifying, I'll get out the car and we'll let you see the car. They are tricky to drive. It's one of these slidey at full throttle jobs. So I know Stewie's going to be in tonight because he asked us beforehand. It's nice to get requests to come on and drive, so that's brilliant. As I say, cold tyres, so let's be careful. Johnny will be here, no doubt, I would have thought, very shortly, or unless he's in now. And we will be talking to Harnick, won't we, Harnick? We will be talking to Harnick, because apparently Harnick has bought a gauntlet and he's thrown it my direction, but we'll wait till he's in so he can defend himself, and that will be a really good video that we're going to do. Alright, we'll see how we get on with that. So it's going to be a bit of fun tonight, bit of banter. I know there's nobody commenting anything in the chat, so if you have something to say in the chat, by all means put a little bit of something in there. If you're sitting watching, tell us who you are, where you're from, and can people put their names on tonight, because I'm sick of reading email addresses and Google addresses and stuff like that. Although I'll get to know who you are, but if you're brand new and you've never been in before, then put your name in. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well when you're on. Now these will be fast lads in here tonight, because I think I'm falsely on 2,100 or something with Formula cars now at the moment, purely because of the Nordschleifer and success that I've had there. I must be getting good at that track. I know you all enjoy the Nordschleifer. Whoa! Well, that's not the qualifier, and I don't think I'll get a second lap. We'll see though. It's one of these, you've got to drift it, but there's a fine balance, there's a fine margin. That was terrible. Really terrible. That was better though, the last corner. Alright, let's see if we've got time to get to the end. Let's see, just drop a line in the chat if you're in there. Let us know who's watching. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh no! So it looks like we're starting at the back of the grid because we haven't qualified. Oh, we've qualified with the slow time because of the spins. It's a tricky car, this. As I say, I don't normally drive it, but we thought we'll give you a little bit of entertainment, something a little bit different. So we've gone single seater. And then we'll just dive into the pits at the end of this lap because it's not going to be counted as a lap. 146 we've got on there. Just done a 139 in practice, I think. I think the guy that was fastest in practice was a 130, 38.5 or something, so not too far off if we'll get that together. But as you know, I don't do that. So Stewie, are you in there yet? I think it might be Stewie that's in the chat there. Could be Hornick though. Yeah, 147 is not going to do it. 139 is our normal time round there, I think. And let's go into the pits and I'll show you the car that we're racing tonight. It's a little bit like the Formula Ford. Let's get this shared with a certain person. I need to be in the chat tonight. Let's have a look. See if we can get them in here. Oh, I didn't send invitations out. Well, let's see, let's get out and have a look at the car. Oh, it's not letting us. It's going to go grade straight away. So let's get that there. We'll go into the grade. Sorry, it's unprofessional again, but here we go. Back in live chat. Okay, so let's get on the grid. See where you are first of all. We ended up 9th. Now we're 139. We're there or thereabouts somewhere. We might get some points, we might not, because there's a few people behind us who might absolutely wipe us out. And it's one of these where you just get wiped out very easily. So this is the car we're driving, as you can see it in front of us. So it's quite a decent strength of field. They're going to be quick, these lads, even the guys who haven't qualified behind us. And we're just going to...
Green flag, green flag. They're showing us the black flag.
Oh.
You have to drive through the pits without stopping.
So we've got to start. That is how long it is since I drove this car. Wow.
The lead is pitting now.
So we've got to stop a drive through because we jumped the start. So I pressed the wrong pedal. Messing about with you lot. So let's see if we can get a top 10 if nothing else. We do have to go into the pit to do a drive through. Terrible start there from us. But it's just use really. You saw the great start we had in the Radicals the other night. I think it's only about 12 minutes this race. So this is why everybody's hasty and crashing into each other. And you can also see why I didn't want to be anywhere near the start at the front. And we'll have to do the drive through. We haven't got a speed limiter on here, so we have to take the time.
5, 3, 2.
Well, it's just a drive through, isn't it?
Right here.
Forgot about it being a drive through. I thought I was going for the pits there. Right, let's see how many we can claim. So we're in 7th. Because of the early carnage. So I think a top 10's pretty nailed on. Let's see if we can catch Pablo. Doubt it, like. If he's got anything about him, we shouldn't catch him. Oh, mate. He might be one of these that's got damage. Although he looks like he's quite steady. Zach's going to try and hunt us down as well. Just try not to spin really. Keep it tight, hit the apexes, get the exits. So slippy. So slippy. So it doesn't look like we're catching the guy in front. Whoa! Wow, that is just madness. Madness. But everybody else is capable of it as well. Getting a little bit erratic. See if we can get a 139 or less.
New fast flat for you. The car in P8 just at the fastest lap. 37.529.
And unfortunately that's the guy behind us. So we need to put our foot down. 11 seconds behind now. Lap 4. Hopefully you run out of time. As I say, it's only 12 minutes this race. Well, that's what I was led to believe anyway. Oh, he spun it. It's easy done. It's easy done. In this. Definitely climb into this with brown trousers on.
New fast flat for you.
Late apex there, see if we can get a better run up the straight. Don't think we've got enough time to catch the guy, like. Not at all. So it's a bit of a lonely drive, but you can see what it's like in a single seat around here. Very slippy. Sideways all the way around there. Just pray it grips somewhere. Get an early apex, see what that does. Like I say, anybody watching, put your name in the chat and we'll have a bit of crap with you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe and the alarm button just so you know when I'm on next.
The leader is running 37.6. 7, 8.
You never know, I might be a new Game of Thrones. Not driving like that, I'll not be. Not much time left.
The car in P8, just at the fastest lap.
You see, it's a shame about the start, but first video of the night. In fact, the only video of the night. It'll just a different race. Finish this, I'll get into the chat again. Oh, that was going to go. If I hadn't corrected that there, that was gone. It's amazing how much sensitivity you get through the steering though. Saved that before it actually happened. That was really, really good. So sharp and responsive. There's an apex there somewhere. Last lap. So we're not going to get caught by Zach, who I believe must have been caught up in the melee at the start. Just get there now. That's all we've got to do. Good time that. There we go, P7.
There's the flag, it's over. Great job, you did really well.
Oh, the helicopter's outside in the rain. So we're number one ranked as far as our I rating is concerned. That doesn't mean to say you're the fastest in the course. Some people will just drive this and know the car, and you know they've really got a handle on it. I never drive this car, very rarely. In fact, tonight is probably the first time in ages. A little bit like when we did the Porsche Cup last night. This is the fixed version, so next season what I might do is get involved with more fixed races. And then it's about sort of your driving skills as opposed to anybody's got a better setup and stuff like that, you know. So we might do more of that next season, and see exactly how that goes. Let's get the chat open again. Well, we have somebody in the chat who is called Harnick. Hello Harnick, how are you doing? Now, a little birdie tells me that Harnick was talking to another little birdie today, and Harnick said, for some strange reason, that he thought he could be quicker than the mover. Right? Now, what he did say is, he did say that he would have a little bit of a handicap because he's only got a controller. Well, Harnick, what we will do, here's the thing, as a Christmas vlog, sometime in the near future, and that's for everybody else who's sitting watching. We've got 7 people, witnesses in here now. Harnick is going to come to my house, and he's going to sit in the speed shed on this very rig, and what we'll do is we'll set up various different practices in different cars, in different tracks, so it's not all my favourites. Harnick will pick the tracks, Harnick will pick the cars, okay? And what we've got to do is best of 5, who will get the fastest lap on each individual track with each individual car. And the best out of 5, in fact we'll go first 1 to 5, shall we? Do you want to go first 1 to 5, or do you want to go best out of 5? It's entirely up to yourself. So if Harnick accepts the challenge, which we'll throw out there, because I don't think you really grasp how hard it is when you get in the wheel. So what we'll do is we'll get Harnick up here, and he'll have a wheel of a time until the result. Until the result, that's what it'll be there. So let's go back and show you the replay at the start. Let's go to lap 1. Here's lap 1. So what we'll do is we'll just hold it there, and we'll go to the front of the grid to see what happened on the first corner. So there's the leader, took it along nicely. Third place absolutely wipes out. So we'll go a little bit back here. So third place wipes out second place. Classic. Right, we'll watch it from there. We'll go back a little bit. So here we go, from the front of the grid. Number 1 is away to hell because he's fast as lightning. Then what we'll do is we'll slow motion. Second place, he's left enough space, or has he? Yeah, he's left enough space. No, he hasn't. He's closed it off there. He's closed it off, but he should have estimated that. The third guy should have estimated that, and he should have been wary of that, because basically all that's happened is you've died on lap 1, turn 1. Okay, the fourth place guy has come up and gone, oh well, I better go on the outside of this. Let's go on the outside. Oh, but I put the brakes on and I've gone into it too hard anyway. The fifth place guy goes on the inside sensibly. Looks like our livery that, but it wasn't. And then 6th goes on the inside. 7th thinks, oh, let's go wide, too wide, no brakes, no nothing. Strangely, the Red Bull goes through on the inside sensibly, which was weird for a Red Bull driver. And then everything else just, oh, the green one piles into it. The green guy piles into it. Let's have a look. Let's take a closer look at the guy in the green. Let's go. Let's have a look. Let's change the camera to the chase camera. So this is the guy in the green. Let's go back a little bit to see what he sees. In fact, we'll go cockpit. Shall we go cockpit? Let's see what he sees as he comes around the corner. So he sees not a lot, to be honest. What is this all about? He sees not a lot, to be honest, here. He sees the crash here. Now obviously he should be preparing for this. He should be thinking, right, let's slow it down, let's go on the inside because they're all getting away with it. The guys on the outside have got the gravel to contend with. So what happens is he just comes along, and he's out wide, and he think he should, by this time he should be slowing down and taking the apex where these have gone. But what he's done is he's fixated on the green car, and he's just gone to him, tries to save it, aya, ding. And that is his race finish, because these, when you crash these, the wheels come off and you go to the pits. There's the nose cone of the guy in the green. Nose cones come off, so his aero's shot, and this guy here is dead. If we go to the chopper on here, he's absolutely dead. He's killed these two as well. So there's 4 cars out of it, to be fair. So that was that. That was the end of their race, essentially. And this is why you just take it easy on the first couple of laps. I'm sick to death of every single race. Everybody just piling into the first corner. It's nuts, man. Surely they've got a one day turn around and go, do you know what, this is not working. Like, I don't understand why they just perpetuate this same theory, you know. So anyway, let's come out of there. Let's get some more entertainment on the cards. Nürburgring, 5 minutes. Oh, I think we've missed that. Nürburgring, 5 minutes. Best out of 5, and Hornick accepts the challenge. Good lad, good lad. All we're going to do is get a date now, and we're going to make it a video as well, so you lads can have a good laugh at it as well. And then we'll do some. What we'll do is we'll put Hornick in an AI race, just so you get a feel for racing. So it'll be a little bit of a fun thing, but a little bit of an education, a little bit of a great night for you as well, Hornick. Anytime you want to come up, any night that's special, give us a shout and we'll get you up here. So we'll go with the results for this one first of all. And the results for this one was second split, so they weren't hanging about, these lads. 1953. We lost 17, and we lost safety rating. I don't know how we lost the safety rating. We only spun it once. But we are at 4.16 in this. So times wise, 1:37s, and we didn't qualify, so we weren't anywhere near the front or anything. But our time, we brought it down to a 1:39, which is pretty much what we were doing with the 2 laps of practice I had beforehand. So there's room for improvement on that. We'll do that on. So let's get out of that now, and we'll go to the next race. How's everybody doing, by the way? Are you alright? Is everybody putting Christmas trees and stuff up tonight? Yes, no? Johnny's here. It's in Japan, Johnny. Okayama. It's in Japan. It's a nice little track, that. That's where the BMW wiped us out, Johnny. Bartos. And can I just say a thank you to everybody who saw the short that I made. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube there. There's a short that I've got on there about us passing Bartos. I don't know if you had a laugh at that at dinner time, but I'll put it on there for you. We've had 1,800 people viewed it. Wow, it's just nuts. It just took off. Absolutely took off. So we'll see what's happening. All the other videos are being looked at and stuff as well. So it looks like we're getting somewhere. I just need to sort the camera and everything out. You know, I really need to spend some time with it. I haven't had time the last couple of days, and I got an invite yesterday, to do at the weekend. There's a 24-hour race at Spa. Now, what we might be doing is we might be entering the 24-hour race at Spa. We'll be racing in a GT3, and it will be with Just Send It team. So there'll be about 6 of us, I think it is. 6 of us go in there in the car, and then we'll do different stints, 2-hour stints or 1-hour stints, depending on when people can do it. So we might be doing that the weekend. That'll be good. What did somebody say? Now it's on the hour normally for Nordschleifer. So what we can do is just to fill the time in, because Harnick wants Nordschleifer again. Hey Harnick, you must be the life and soul of the place there. I'll do the Nürburgring. You can't even say Nürburgring. It's Nürburg. Never mind, do it in 5 minutes. What car do you want to do it in 5 minutes? There isn't a car that'll do it in 5 minutes, mate. Just isn't. You can put it in a Formula 1 car, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm not really bothered. You're not doing it in 5. In fact, what we'll do is just to wet your whistle a little bit. Let's go to a practice session. All right. Let's test drive, which you can do. A Formula 3 single seater. This is more powerful than the one we've just been driving there. So let's get into the car. Formula 3. We'll go Dallara. Not the IR18. F3, that one there. So we'll go the Dallara. And track wise, we'll go to Nordschleifer. I can never find Nordschleifer, it's always named something. I can't remember what it was. Nürburgring, isn't it? See, this is where the stroke stops us remembering stuff like that. You get it on the tip of your tongue and you can't quite remember what it is, and you sit trying to grasp it. That's the annoying thing with the strokes. What they've done with my head and everything is your memory goes a little bit. I'm still trying to fight it. I'm probably in a better place now than really speaking I should be, because I'm fighting it every bit of the way. There's a Nordschleifer there. Okay, and weather, we'll have a chance of rain, none. Alright, so let's test drive this and see what let's see what Harnick will see out of his window when he does 5 minutes around here. Alright. Let's have a look. You can do a BMW M4 in under 5 minutes around the Nordschleifer. Are you on iRacing already and a pro license or something, Harnick? Or you just having me on here? Because it's not on, like. I've never seen anybody do it. It'd be some sort of world record. In fact, what we'll do is, what we could do, you know what we could do? I'm going to expand this a little bit, right? Let's try and organise a night whereby we have Johnny, Stewie, Harnick, anybody else that's on here and they want to come and have a look. What we'll do is we'll have a racing night, all right? And we'll do the Nordschleifer, we'll do Le Mans, and we will do Sebring. Three tracks, and see what times you can get after a little bit of practice and stuff. Alright, that's what we'll do. So we'll try and organise that. If you can just have a word with each other in the chat and see when you're going to be free, is it best to you couldn't even get round it in Minecraft, man. It would just be like, what was that on a chicken? You're going to tell us next. It wasn't a BMW. It was Steve on a chicken, 5 minutes round the Nordschleifer in 5 minutes. Is that what you're saying? Not happening. Okay, let's test this car before we run out of time for the race, because I know you enjoy the car that shall not be driven. We'll do 2 laps. First lap won't count as far as time's concerned. Second lap will. Alright. And I say tyres on this. Got to be very, very careful first lap for tyres. It does get squirrely. Enjoy. And do not hit the curbs. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll have a pizza night or something, alright? And we'll come round in the speed cave and we'll have a right laugh. Remember to lean. I want you to lean at the top of this hill, okay? Because it's tight. Alrighty, lean! Somebody leaned too much there, we went tight. You can tell what's going to happen here. I'm going to be doing this in the F3. Get into the car that shall not be driven and absolutely smash it up. I think it's better for you if I leave the steering wheel on. You can see where my inputs are going until I get the camera sorted. Up the back straight. See if we can take Brave full on. The left hander up the top here. Can't get 6th gear up here, it's pretty pointless. Just keep it in 5th. That's Brave full on. And it's stuck. Now let's see how it handles in the carousel. Oh, bumpy bumpy. Bumpy bumpy. You should see this when there's other drivers in it, man. It's just crazy. Because you cannot touch anybody at all. You can bump the other ones, the other cars. Car that should not be driven. You can bump those a little bit. These, nah, not happening. And you've got to keep off the curbs. You've got to be so accurate. Nearly lost it there. Far too heavy into that corner. Wrong gear. I think we're in third there. Should have gone second, I think. Right, so we're coming up to Dottinger now. Getting ready for the time lap. See, we're in sixth here. There's no lights on the rev limiter. You hear it go down a little bit, and then we're walking into fifth, and it's still not its rev limiter, so you can pretty much go along there and not have to hit sixth gear. Let's go for it now. This is the time. I will be quiet and concentrate here. You liking it so far? Full chat round here. Really exhilarating, even in this rig. What it must be like in a real car. Get the acceleration out of that. We'll be taking no tonic. Just the next time you're on Minecraft, that's all. Hardest corner on the course, that. No matter how many times you take that corner, you always think you're going to crash. Hope the engine noise is a little bit better tonight. I've beefed it up a little bit. You see, up this straight here, you would think it would get to 6th gear. Because it's uphill, it doesn't get to the 6th gear, unfortunately. Full tilt through there. Let's try not to crash and get a time in. Bumpy bumpy. Fifth through there. I am quite good through that corner, I must admit. I do enjoy that corner. Fifth through there is quite good. Tricky little S's here. Get the carousel right here. That's better. Use all the track. Big bump there, isn't there? Council need to sort that out. You can actually get into 6th if you get it right. If you get the right exit from the corner. But listen for the engine noise dip. See the engine noise dips when you start going up the hill there. Drop it into 5th. On the rise. Back to 6th. Get a maximum of the revs. Then as late as you can on the brakes here. Try not to bring your wheel off the corner. And that's where we're at. So around there, Harnick. Should you accept the challenge, which you already have, 6:33 round the Nordschleifer. That's not on Minecraft. That's not in some crappy little BMW. Racing, I don't know. It creeps up on you. All of a sudden, one day you're in a rig for the first time, and then you turn round and it's like 6-7 years down the line. Might be. I mean, I've been doing iRacing for about 3 years now, and before that I think I did a set of Corsa Competizione solely on Xbox for, that must have been about 3 years, 4 years, something like that. I much prefer the iRacing now. It's just so realistic. Like that round there now was just like such a blast going round there. Johnny will tell you he came round. Stewie, if Stewie's kicking in there, he came round as well, and instantly the next day they bought a rig. So make sure you've got about 250 quid to get yourself a starter rig the next day when you come round Harnick, because I guarantee, what have I been saying to you for ages, all the times you've been to Kane's house and this, that and the other, I've said come along, this is why. I love the fact you're jumping in and everything and you're enjoying it. So yeah, let's come out of this now. 6:33 is what we did in that there. It's probably slow compared to other people, to be honest. And we'll come out of this and we'll try and get the Nordschleifer in the car that shall not be driven. So let's come out with that, if it's still on. Let's go into sports cars. I know it's not a sports car, but it's a so we've got 15 minutes for the Nordschleifer with the car that shall not be driven. Where's that? Oh, there it is, yeah. 12? No. No, God bless you, no. It's got to be one at 10 o'clock, surely. What? No Nordschleifer? Am I saying things here? There's got to be a Nordschleifer. It's on an hour, every hour. I'm sure I must have missed this here. Why is that dropped an hour? That's unfortunate. Oh, you're off. Oh, Jamie, alright? Lovely to see you, Jamie, lad. Are you still playing football and stuff? Still doing the dubs? Still crap at table tennis? Yeah, we're just can you remember the day I won this whole rig and everything at work when we were doing the Formula 1 and all that? Jamie was actually there, Harnick. Jamie was actually there when all me sim racing career started. I won this at Sky off a raffle or something like that. It was ridiculous. And from then on in, it's just cost us an absolute bloody fortune. So it's lovely to see you, Jamie. How are you keeping? You all right? Some drifting. There isn't really any drifting on this. There are certain like programs or games that you can get that have drifting on. I mean, these will drift. Don't worry about that. They'll drift, and you can get a hold of it on certain cars. But they're not like full-on drifting, you know, with like the overlocked front wheels and stuff. It's not like that, and they tend to be more arcadey than anything else. Really speaking, that yeah, they seem to be like that. Oh, never. Oof, how's it now then, Jamie? Are you okay now? You've got to be careful with this football lot, man. Do you know what you need to do? Get yourself a Sunderland scarf and a pair of slippers and you'll be sorted. Everything's great. I keep seeing you every now and again getting hooked up and stuff like that and enjoying life and stuff, and I always look after the young ones that used to be there, just to make sure they're doing alright and that. So yeah, anything you need, mate, Jamie, by all means get in touch with us, mate, and we'll have a laugh on that. Yeah, so drifting, Harnick, it doesn't really come up in this. I mean, you can drift them, but it's not the point. The whole point of these is racing, essentially. There isn't a drift. I mean, you'll bloody drift in the rain and all that. You have this Rain Master. Actually, what we'll try and do is, I'll show you the rain. Although, will I show you the rain? Because there's nothing really much to see, because all you see is just spray and you can't see anything. Let me try and get another race on here, so at least we're being a little bit entertaining. Let's go to Watkins Glen in the Sprint Series. That's a 40-minute race on there. That's on at 10 o'clock. I can't understand why the Nordschleifer's not on, the Ringmeister's not on at 10. That's crazy. Or we could go. Oh, that's 10:30, so that's a little bit too much for you to be hanging about with. Let's go with something at 10 o'clock, so we can get a bit of practice laps in. LMP2 Nürburgring, but that's just the racetrack. Let's go LMP2 at just the racetrack itself. Do you think? It's up to you, lads. I bet it's not just on the track, mate. Code brown, a lot of the stuff on here. Let's do what we did the other night, because we know we're into there and there's loads and loads of people in this, and we don't mind taking a hit because it's a bit of fun in this here. Let's go into the Mover Ferrari and we'll go back to Watkins Glen. I think we did this the other night, didn't we? Should be good, love. Matt Gill! How are you doing, Matty lad? Alright? Are you sick of hearing about Sunderland or something? Right, let's get into where are we at? Watkins Glen, sorry. This is the boot track. We're going to go to GT3 Ferrari, which we've got our own livery on everything at the moment. I hope you're enjoying the merch all over the place, Jamie. I know you'd be proud of yourself, being a little bit of a showman yourself. And just so that if anybody wants, not that I'm saying you have to, but if anybody wants, we also have. Hang on, I best stand over here and show you. It'll look better. Okay. We also have the t-shirt merch as well. That's it. Quality t-shirt merch, and it's actually on the butt as well, just so you know who it is. Alright, so if you want them, 75 quid a piece. Because I know if you'd buy a black and white stripy thing for 75 quid, you'd buy one of these, surely. Would you not? I don't know. One of them things. So yes, Matty, thank you for joining in the chat. So I think we've got Johnny in, Stewie in, Harnick's in. Lovely to see Jamie Carver back in as well. Lovely to see him doing well. These are all people who I've either worked with, skateboarded with, or just joked with. In the case of Harnick. I think Harnick's the person I'm going to torture when he gets here. Is that right, Harnick? But yeah, let's get into this. Let's have a bit of practice. First of all, what we'll do is I'll show you all the car before we oh, it's not going to let us do that, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's just get in the practice session, do a little blast round. Now this is the look from the cockpit. The other thing is, well, I'm driving with shoes tonight. I don't normally drive with shoes. And it is affecting us a little bit. It's like your judgment is slightly out all the time. And we've got to remember, as I said the other night, the tyre model that we've got on the GT3s now has been updated this season. So you've got to get a lap and a half in before it actually warms your tyres up, otherwise it's like into the buildings we go. See what I mean? Ding! So yeah, you've got to be careful. That's what happens. The back end just doesn't want to know. It says, no, we're not going down that corner, Steve. But let's just get them warmed up before qualifying takes place. Got a fast car coming up behind us as well. He's got his tyres warmed up, so we'll let him by if he's fast enough. Yeah, take it easy there, first one. We'll go out wide here, let him through on the inside.
Right side.
That's the way to do it. Got to be safe even in practice. And we'll not chase him because obviously we've just got cold tyres. You can see it drifting out there. Just doesn't want to know, like. It doesn't want to go. So it's just cold tyres. Doesn't want to grip here, just goes right out to the outside. But hopefully by the time we start the first practice lap, we'll see what type of time we can get to. Might still be a little bit dodgy, but this corner here is just slippy regardless. Every time you go around that corner, see, he just drifts way out wide. So many deaths on that corner every single time. Just got to avoid the wall. Hopefully this guy will let us by. Not everybody does. Not everybody's conscientious and knows what the crack is. They just think it's my track, I'm not letting anybody else by. That's what you tend to get. See, the front tyres are still not gripping in. It's still dripping out wide. So you've got to take this much slower than you normally would. Just to get the turn in. You see that there, we've done 2 laps now. It'll still not turn. Must hit the apex on this every time, otherwise it's good night. So that was 1.5 quicker. Should be quali coming up quite shortly. There's somebody else gone off the cold tyres. Just use all the tack you can. In tight and then just let it drift out. That's better. Just elbows in when we get around there, lads, okay? If you can just lean right for us. Good exit from there. If you get a good exit from there, it means you get so much pace all the way up this hill. Well, it's just those first 2 laps really. And we haven't got a setup on here, we're just going to fix setup, I believe.
Alright. Clear.
I had to stop for him there, he was going to absolutely take us out there. Oh! Ouch! So 148, 147 was the last lap, or the best lap anyway. So let's come out of it, get out of the car. Give you a little bit of an idea what we are driving. That's what we're driving, that's a Ferrari with the mover symbols on. This is a lot of quick lads in this. There are probably about 7 or 8 splits in this, so there are loads and loads of people driving in this class of cars. And a lot of them are amazing. You see, you can't, if you get lucky and you're good enough, you will get to the stage where Max Verstappen will actually be racing you. There's lots of racing drivers actually use iRacing now to help them along. Loads of them. I don't. I'm just. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm waiting for Hoover. That'll be the thing. I'll know I've made it when Hoover kick off, because then I'll have been notified by thousands and thousands of people before they get to know about it. And hopefully, my plan is that when they get to it gets to the stage where they're seeing the symbol and they're going, excuse me, Steve, you can't use our symbol like that. I'll just say, well, look, I'm getting thousands of people. Just sponsor us. If you sponsor us, and I'll get them a discount on all the Hoovers, and then all their misses can go and get a Hoover. So that's the plan. Anyway, that is the plan. Well, I enjoyed myself at Halfords, Matty. I enjoyed myself at Halfords. Sometimes. Sometimes. When Alan wasn't in and I was left to my own devices, then I enjoyed myself down at Halfords. Yeah, it used to be a good laugh. So yeah, we've got 5 people in the chat at the moment. Can you imagine when it gets to the stage where you got 500 people watching? That must be nuts, you know. It must be nuts. But yeah, if you're sitting in there and you're waiting for the race to start, click the like button, click the subscribe, and hit the little bell so you know when I'm on next. I am going to be doing vlogmas, so I will be on every night from now on. At the weekend I will be doing the Spa 24 hour, I believe. I've been invited to a team to drive for them, and my stint will probably be somewhere between 11 and 11 on Saturday afternoon. It's going to kick off around about 10 Saturday morning, runs right the way through to 10 on the Sunday morning. So it's a proper 24 hours. There's what, I believe 6 of us in the team, and I'll give you more info on it as we go. Let's have a look here. So at the moment, we're third as far as I rating is concerned. So I think we're down to like 1700 or something now. But that doesn't mean to say we're going to be the fastest here. Alright. In fact, it may well be worth hanging fire, like I always say, hang fire, because turn 1 is utter garbage, as you'll see. Turn 1 is an absolute shit show of the highest proportion. And as I say, I will be making the stream a lot better soon. We're going to reposition the camera, reposition the rig, so we can get everything up and running better, a lot smoother. And say, if there is anybody who knows anything about streaming or getting that quality stream, by all means get them in touch with us. So I wouldn't mind getting some information to see how we can do it. But I hope you're all well. Lovely to speak to you all again after such a long period of time. A lot of years. I've just come to realise we're sitting in here in this chat now. Every single one of you is a black and white is apart from me. And he's sitting watching me. I think we'll do one more race after this one, so if anybody's got any suggestions of what they want to see, tell you what might be alright would be the Radical at Le Mans. We could do that for you if you wanted to. If you rewind the video, you'll see the single seater at Akiyama we've just done, if you wanted to see single seaters. And we did a lap of Nordschleifer in 6 minutes 33 in the Formula 3. That was a good lap. So let's see if we can set a time. Tyres will still not be fully heated up yet, just because of the tyre model. So we'll have to be careful through the bus stop. I think 147 is what we did before, wasn't it? Whoa! That was nearly death. That was very nearly a skill issue there. It's because the tyres are still cold. Hopefully if we can try and get another lap in, that'll be the golden moment. It's just so slippy, man. It's like you're on casters. Weird. If you've just come into the chat as well, we're looking at trying to get a night, like a pizza night, and we'll get you all coming up to try the rig out. Because the rig I've got, Jamie, if you remember what I got was all the Xbox stuff and that. This is far more advanced now. What we've got here now is the real I am now. It's something else like. You feel every bump in the road. 149, we've got to beat that. I think it was just down to that wobble in the bus stop, I think. Still doesn't feel stable. Feels faster. Hit the apex. Got to hit that apex, otherwise it's curtains. Well, we've got 2 seconds off the last lap anyway. Got the quali in. 147.4.
Chicken flag.
21st, there's some fast lads in this. Jeez. We're going to be relying on deaths, I think. But that's as good as I can do. Dr. Dubs! Stewie! Oh, well, let's talk about that. If Isak scores, I'm going down to personally take his legs out, mate. I think that's the only reason Newcastle sold him to Liverpool, so he could actually score a couple of goals against us on a Wednesday night. It's a cunning ploy by Howe, I think. Well, if you've got black and white sense, Matty, that doesn't stand you in good stead, does it? Yeah, so I think what we'll try and do is I'll try and get it where we have a night. If you're on there, I'll drop a message and what have you. We'll try and organise over the next few blogs when's going to be a best night for you. We'll get a few pizzas in and everything. Just take turns in the rig and have a bit of a blast. Have about 3-4 hours in here, just trying different cars and different tracks and just having a bit of a laugh with it, no pressure on, and that'll be a good laugh. That'll be our Christmas night out for the chat, alright? Christmas night out. So we are way back at the back, 23rd, so it's not too bad. I thought we were going to be a lot way further back than this, but there's 28 cars in this race, so at least we qualified. The guys behind us haven't qualified. That doesn't mean to say that they're slower than us. They could actually be faster, but as I say, especially Ben Yu and Nigel, they're at number 4 and number 7 respectively as far as their I rating is concerned. So for the first lap is a warm-up lap. Doesn't do squat for the tyres, like.
Pit road is closed. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
No, we don't want to draw on Wednesday. We don't do draws. Oh, it's ones apiece, and then we'll get into the 97th minute and we'll beat you 2-1. That's what'll happen there, Stewie. We never score in normal time. Well, we did this week. I was quite surprised that we scored a little bit early. It was the, what was it, 69th minute or something?
5 cars left the grid.
It's always nice to score a 69 though. But yeah, we're on the grid
Still waiting on 2 cars.
and waiting for a couple of cars to jump on there. Oh, what happened there? Some people sometimes have like internet issues and it blink in and out, so it's hard to race them because they just disappear in front of you, and then all of a sudden they land on your bonnet, which is not good. So we'll start the warm-up lap.
Catch the 5 car, catch the 11 car, catch the 5 car, catch
Come
the
on.
6 car, catch the 8 car, catch the 25 car, catch the 24 car. Catch the 23 car.
You sometimes get people who can't even do the warm-up lap, you know, and they crash into the guy in front, or they put the brakes on and they're brake testing people, and oh, it's nuts. Just got to try and get as much heat into the tyres as you possibly can. You'll see down the bottom the temperatures on the left hand side there. You only get it to about 24 degrees, if not a little bit more, to be fair. But you're looking at that and then you're looking at the car in front and all of a sudden he's stopped. It's an absolute pain in the arse. But we'll see. One thing I've noticed tonight, there's not much chat on tonight. There's normally lots of chat with people hurling abuse. You'll probably hear it a little bit in the first lap of this, I think. People hurling abuse. And what we'll do is, again, my whole policy is just survive the first few corners, because you're not going to race anybody with these tyres at the moment. So what you've got to do is you've got to just survive. If anybody's going to dive down the inside, they're out of control and they're just going to take you out. So what's the point of battling that? Nothing really. So thanks everybody for joining the chat. It's lovely to speak to you. I hope you're getting entertained here. And click the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the alarm button so that you can see when I'm on next. It should be around about the same time tomorrow night, I would have thought, unless there's something untoward happens. As I say, if you want some suggestions, put some suggestions in the chat for what the next race will be. I think the next race will be the last one, but you can choose where you want to go with it, or you can just wait till we come out of this one, and when we come out of it we'll have a look at the menu. Surprised nobody crashed in the first warm-up lap. McLaren in front. McLaren on the inside as well. It's the old rush to the first corner and then all of a sudden the leaders like slow up and there's ructions on. Oh, he's going to the pits. The McLaren went to the pits. I think what's happened there is he hasn't fueled enough. So a lot of people what they do is they go to he was diving there. A lot of people, they take fuel out for the qualifying lap and they forget to put it back in. So he's qualified, hasn't put the fuel back in, so it's not his race. What's the point of qualifying? Tyres are really slippy. There'll be hell on up here. There'll be somebody dies up here, definitely.
You got it, right car on the right.
Well,
Right car ahead. Left side, go right. Stay on the right.
there's three places.
Unfortunate circumstances.
hit the apex.
Fueling up now. Should get us to the finish.
The other thing in this as well is you've got to refuel. And what I forgot to do is actually put a setup on the car.
Still there. Clear on the right.
So we're actually just using the fixed setup. So we're at a disadvantage of these guys. They've all got like proper setups on.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Oh, me pants! Me pants! I'm filming! Oh my god! That was ropey.
Pretty racing going.
Try and keep it tight in here this time. Get a better exit. Guy's going to dive on the inside.
Go on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Go on your left. Stay on the right. Still there.
Yeah, this is where their setups are kicking in. They get more grip out of the corners, you know.
Clear.
We probably could have gotten like an extra 2 seconds if we'd put a setup on, but we haven't. All these things make it more realistic. See, this is why mine's just drifting out and theirs is stuck. It always amazes me, I can never get my head around how this actually works. These are all real people pressing buttons and levers and turning wheels and stuff. And as they do it, I can see it some halfway around the other side of the world. It's crazy how it works like. The other recommendation is get Virgin 1 gig fibre. It is unreal. Yeah, we should have put a setup on this rather than messing about. We're getting faster times. Getting faster all the time, as I say, but we really should have put a setup on. Makes all the difference.
Why you don't hold your brake?
Oh dear.
Go right.
Well, somebody's not happy. Bit of a skills issue there. So the car behind's gone into the pits because they're getting low on fuel. I'm just going to leave it to the latest possible minute. That's how our fuel stands at the moment. This is a 40-minute race. But again, it's not all about just speed. It's about pit strategies.
44.063.
So it's trying to work out how much to add in at the same time. So it's increasing it all the time, you can see on there on the right hand side. Just the way we've got the car set up. It'll try and fuel us to the end of the race. Not much pressure from behind, which is good. Just trying to get the times down really. So they've pitted lightly as well. We've put more fuel on board and they're going lighter to try and get faster times. So we're up the road. Now we've got a pit as well, however we'll not be in the pits as long as they were because we're not going to take on as much fuel. So that's where you gain time in the pits.
Yeah, that's okay, bro. No problem. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry.
You don't have that much. You don't have that much.
So we're catching these people up in front, they're all pitting. Hopefully we'll get round before they come out. Just going to try and do as little mistakes as possible, maximise every corner, then hopefully the pit strategy will be right. At the moment we have 6.9 laps of fuel left. The guy behind doesn't matter, he's a lap behind. So we can let him by. Up to P17. I'm not the quickest through there, like. Oh, yeah. What we'll do is we'll let him through here and we'll get the draft up the hill.
Keep to the left.
Are you going or not? Took me ages to get through there. Now hopefully this guy is a little bit faster than us. So he must have had a full repair. If we stay behind him we'll get a draft all the way around the track.
The car in P5. Just set the fastest lap. 43.
Whoa! How did that spin round there?
The car in front is pitting. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I don't know how that spun round there, just kept going. Back tyres are absolutely flapping here. Back end's feeling really loose now. Every time I touch the brakes it just wants to come round. It's a bit like driving the Porsche Cup last night.
The leader is running 43.841. The car in front is pitting.
Dalton's catching us behind. Put 3 laps and then we'll pit. Fuel's low, but I think we'll
Front left.
Oliviera on in this lap.
We'll not pit this one. We might pit next lap. Because I'm not going to passed and disturbed by the guy behind till after the bus stop. We're too hard there. Look at the difference it makes up the hill. Pitting in this lap, Raphael. Got a box, Raphael. Oh, you stupid idiot! I've told you 3 times!
You've got wheel damage. We've got
I
damage.
told you 3 times I was pitting in, you absolute fool!
We got damage on the front end.
I think that's race over, guys.
Mate, please don't back up when 2 cars are coming.
Pit box in 10. 5. The lead is pitting now.
Raphael, do us all a favour and just get a Mazda.
1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
It's too much. We've got 4 minutes 47 seconds of damage here, and that is game over. Game over because somebody is an absolute idiot. So when he took that flag up there, that was all we would have needed to stop in there for that period of time for the fuel. We would have gotten away and we could have been in a decent place then. But because somebody who was a back marker, apart from anything else, a back marker absolutely sends it after you've been warned 3 times that I was pitting in. Warned 3 times. Idiots, man. Absolute idiots. That's what you're up against. That's what is bad about racing in a really accurate sim, is the fact that some people are just absolute idiots. And they don't realise that they just come off an Xbox console, and when they've come off an Xbox console, they don't realise that this game gives you damage, where there's that can hit each other as much as they want because they're just a bunch of children. Unbelievable. So we'll just sit and wait and see if we get all the damage out. Say we've come out on the track, we're way down there now, probably come last or something. Let's have a look at the chat and see what we're deciding what we're racing next. I noticed that he's got an EVW, is he? He's like me. Should call yourself Dr. Sim. Johnny, you should change yours as well. Simmy Hodgson. Yeah, so that was a bit of a letdown. To say the least. We're going to be right at the back now because of that. What a fool. What a fool. Still a minute and a half to go. Nightmare.
We can move up.
No, we can't. We definitely can't move up from this. 24th place is coming around here, and there's no way we're going to be finished in time to catch him. We've got another 53 seconds to go yet. Let's at least put the pit limiter on so we don't get a flag.
Repairs are nearly done.
26 seconds to go. Garbage this is going to be. We're even going to be 25th is coming past us now. The only hope we've got is we're faster than them. But we'll see. Like they're away, but even with that, we've got another 10 seconds down the pit straight.
Car on your left. Clear.
The tyres will be cooler again now. Really disappointed with that now. It knocks your end right in when somebody just does that to you. I mean, how many times does somebody want telling? I actually named them and said I was pitting in. I mean, how clear can you be? Three minutes left in the race. Made a lot of mistakes in this race, however, the one that cost us had nothing to do with us. I think the next lap might be last lap. I think this might be the last lap coming up now.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
The right side on then.
Very disappointing race. Very disappointing race.
Okay, we'll get them next time.
Raphael went on to be still behind us. Can you believe that? After that piece of fantastic driving. Let's have a word with him, see what he says. Oh, he's already discontinued. There's a shock. No, he hasn't. He's still in. Raphael, are you going to explain yourself or at least say sorry? Absolutely nothing. What a tool. What a tool. Ah, he has already disconnected. Because he's an idiot. He'll be about 12. Something like that. Right, let's come out of this debacle. And we'll go into... Let's see what that cost us in the race. Loads likely. 65 it cost us. I rating. And 44 safety. Just because he couldn't take instruction. It's nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Right, what do we want to be racing next? Somebody please give us a shout. Do you want to go single seaters, Johnny? Yes, no. Let's see what's out here. Sports car. What's going on in the sports car world? Oh, no, in the Formula car, sorry. See what race is on there. We could probably do the Formula 1600, or we could do the Skip Barber at Virginia. We could try that one. I don't think you've seen that track before, have you? Skip Barber. Sorry, the Virginia track. But there's only 2 racing that one, so there is 12 minutes left, so they might be getting more than 6 people in, but nah, they don't do a Mark II Golf in this, like. No Mark II Golfs in this. IndyCar v Formula C, Road Atlanta. That might be a good one. Road Atlanta in the F3 car, the open wheeler. Try that. Let's try that for the last race of the night. Although it is 11 o'clock, isn't it? You think we should call it a day at that? Because it is 11 o'clock and I don't want to keep you lads up. You've got work tomorrow and stuff. Alright then. We'll do one more. Do one more. I tell you what we'll do. We will go on a test drive round the Nordschleifer. In which car do you want us to do the Nordschleifer? You can choose. The GTP, which is the ones that win Le Mans all the time. Do you want to go around in I'm not driving a BMW, you can sort off. Let's try. Oh, what's the matter, Stewie? You alright? Let's try round the Nordschleifer. What can we do? I know what's fun is the Legends Mazda. Not the Mazda, but the Legend Mazda open wheel. Oh, here's a should we go? I don't think I've got this car, so I don't think it'll actually give us it. Should we do the old Lotus? Aston or Audi? We could do the old Lotus, look, but I've got to buy it, so I haven't got those. Audi. I've got an Audi. I've got the. Do you want the Aston Martin GT4 or the? Well, I've got the Audi GTO, which is the old 4x4 Audi. Oh, we've got the Audi RS3 LMS, the touring car. We'll do that one. Let's do that one. The Audi RS3. Let's go with that. So that's what we've got, but it's got all graphics on. Let's test drive it. No chance of rain. And we'll do what we did with the Formula 3 before. We'll try and get a time the second lap. GTO. Oh, hold on. Let's go back. The GTO, there we go. Let's go with the GTO. Let's load the sim. Wait, I'm making mind up, Stu, but I am. We're going to the GTO, I think. Because of the engine noise. Listen to the engine noise on the GTO, it's class. It's hard to handle, like, but it is class. Thanks for sticking in there, Stu. Let's have a blast round in this. So we'll do a warm-up lap and then we'll see what time we'll get, okay? Whoa! Tires. Ooh.
We've got damage on the back end.
Oh well. What the hell's happened there? What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Tell you what, let's come out of this and we'll do you the air, because that's not a good car to drive around that track. Let's go with the touring car that you wanted before. Oh, there's the R8, the Evo. Right, okay, let's go with this one here, the touring car. That's what we're driving. Let's do a couple of laps and then that'll be yours for tonight. I'm the same typing. Absolutely hopeless typing. What's going on here? It's giving us the Formula C, Delara. What? That's not what we wanted. I thought we were going test drive. Yeah, it's gone test drive. Oh dear. Stewie, I think I'm too tired tonight, mate. I'm not concentrating, I don't think. Definitely not concentrating. And this is not the touring car, this is the other one again. This is just spinning. It's just spinning. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night, Stu, because I'm tired here, like, and I'm not concentrating like I should do. But thanks for dropping in. By all means, drop in tomorrow. I'll see you then, and we'll have a laugh then. Have a good night's sleep, mate. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Okay, cheers, mum.